Welcome to Profile Building, the podcast by Advance My Profile. Here, we talk about what it really takes to build a strong, defensible immigration profile, the evidence, the strategy, and the mistakes that decide whether a profile gets approved. So imagine waiting like 15 years in a line that you just can't leave, only to realize the government handed you a VIP pass on day one and you just, didn't know how to use it. Today, we're doing a deep dive into the 2026 Rights Guide for Professionals in the U.S. Green Card Backlog. And our mission today is really to uncover these hidden legal safety nets that backlogged professionals already have, but they rarely use them.
Yeah, and the irony of the U.S. immigration system is that those safety nets, they're built right into the maze. But the barrier is just pure awareness.
Right.
Most professionals spend years living in this absolute terror of the 6-year limit on their H-1B work visa.
Yeah, because from the outside, it's like a hard stop.
Exactly.
Like you hit 6 years, your time is up, game over, you have to pack your bags and leave the country.
Right, but mechanically, that 6-year cap is a threshold. It's not a cliff. The system actually rewards you for just being in the queue.
Wait, how does it reward you?
Well, so if your employer has started the green card process, specifically if your P, which is the initial labor certification, if that's been pending for at least 365 days, you unlock these 1-year extensions to your visa.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then if you make it to the next step, where the government actually approves your I-140, which is the employer petition proving you have a permanent job offer, well, then you get indefinite 3-year extensions.
Okay, so as long as you're officially in the system, you can just keep renewing.
Yeah.
But wait, what if your company suddenly goes bankrupt? Or what if your boss just withdraws the petition out of nowhere? Do you lose those extensions and just get kicked out?
No, and this is where the rules offer massive protection. Once your I-140 is approved and hits the 180-day mark, your priority date, which is quite literally your place in the green card line, it becomes a permanent asset. Yeah. Think of it like taking a numbered ticket at a crowded deli counter.
Okay.
Once you hold that ticket for 180 days, you can leave the deli, go work for a competitor across town, and when you finally come back years later, the government still has to honor your original spot in line.
That deli ticket analogy totally makes sense, but let's be honest about the reality for professionals born in, say, India or China.
Right.
Keeping a guaranteed spot in a line that's like 15 years long, that sounds utterly exhausting. Is there an actual way to shorten that wait time, or are you just comfortably stuck?
There is actually a massive shortcut, and it comes down to this mechanism called cross-chargeability.
Cross-chargeability.
Yeah. To understand why it works, you have to know that the U.S. hands out green cards based on quotas tied to your country of birth, not your current citizenship.
Ah, okay.
If you were born in India, you're stuck in a massive backlog because the demand far exceeds the annual quota for India.
Right. So how do you escape your birth country's quota then?
By marrying someone from a country with a shorter line.
Wait, really? Just by marrying them?
Literally, yes.
Right.
If an India-born applicant marries a spouse born in, let's say, the UK, the law allows both of them to shift their application into the UK's geographic bucket.
That is wild.
Yeah, and since the UK rarely hits its quota, they instantly eliminate a decade-long wait.
You just legally borrow your spouse's lack of a backlog. That's amazing. But looking at the guide, there was a really bizarre administrative warning about how you actually file for this.
Oh, yes, because USCIS intake facilities process just thousands of black and white forms every single day.
Right.
So if you just check a box or bury a cross-chargeability request in standard paperwork, some clerk is likely going to miss it and put you right back in the 15-year line.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you literally have to use a brightly colored cover page with bold lettering screaming cross-chargeability requested just to ensure human eyes catch it during intake.
Wow. Okay, so skipping the line is obviously the dream scenario. But let's look at the nightmare scenario. What happens if, the economy crashes and you get hit by a sudden layoff? Are you just instantly deportable?
No, you aren't. The system provides a 60-day grace period. If you lose your job, you have 60 days of authorized stay to hunt for a new employer or change your visa status.
Okay, that's good.
But the mechanical catch here is that you absolutely cannot work during those 60 days. You're just legally allowed to exist in the U.S. while you figure it out.
But 60 days is nothing if the job market is totally frozen. What if you simply cannot find a sponsor in 2 months? Is there a backup parachute?
There is a last resort. It's called the Compelling Circumstances EAD, which is an employment authorization document.
Okay.
If you face severe situations like a serious illness or you're dealing with employer retaliation, you can get a 1-year open work permit.
Oh, that sounds like a lifesaver.
It is, but the catch is you have to give up your underlying non-immigrant status, like
Oh.
your H-1B.
Wait, so you step out of the standard track?
Exactly. Meaning you can no longer adjust your status to a green card from within the U.S. easily. It's a really severe trade-off.
Wow. So you get to stay and work, but you forfeit the safety of the standard path. Which, makes me realize to even attempt any of these emergency maneuvers, you would need your exact filing details the literal second you're laid off.
Yes.
So a huge takeaway here for the listener is to store your I-797 approval notices and your PRM documents in a personal cloud drive. I mean, if you get walked out by HR and lose your company laptop, you can't invoke these rights if you don't have the proof in your own hands.
Precisely. You cannot defend a profile if you do not control the evidence.
And that leads to a final thought I want to leave everyone with. We just looked at these protections individually, but the real magic is layering them.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, imagine taking that deli ticket, say, an early 2019 priority date from a standard corporate job, keeping it safe for years, and then later porting that exact date into an extraordinary abilities self-petition where you sponsor yourself.
Yeah, that's a huge move.
Suddenly, you're in a completely different, faster category, but using a place in line from 5 years ago. This isn't just a list of rules, it's a strategic toolkit waiting to be activated.
Totally.
Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like, subscribe, and follow the podcast for more actionable immigration strategies. See you next time.